What's going on, guys? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video. In this video we're going to be going over Brunhild and her banner, and we're going to be just discussing whether or not you should summon on this banner or not, whether you should just skip it entirely, is it worth anything. You know, we'll be discussing all of that and more. But before we get into it, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. At the time of the recording we are at 5.81k subscribers, so I greatly appreciate all the support you've been showing me. By the time you guys see this, it'll be Monday, so it'll be a few hours before the actual maintenance drops on global. But yeah, I guess we should just go ahead and let's get started talking about the banner and whatever. Alright, so Brunhild is a very unique unit. She is the first Ragnarok unit to actually, I believe, get a seasonal character. I lied. No, technically it's Merlin. Merlin is the first because Merlin has a summer version, and then she has her regular Ragnarok version. I don't remember which version came first. I think it was summer Merlin that came first. But yeah, anyway, she is the first Ragnarok unit to or the second Ragnarok unit to actually have a seasonal version. At least like I can remember, she is. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and let's just get into her banner, because I know that's what you guys are here for anyway. So her banner is actually, like, if you really like seasonal units, it's okay, but otherwise it's terrible. Some of these units you're just never going to touch, like Christmas Elaine, never gonna use her. Blue Ozzo and Hawk, never going to use them. You're probably never going to use this Blue Alette unless you main Guild Wars. You're never going to use her. Green Melascula is very good. She is very good. She might be the second best unit on this banner, even better than Brunhild right now. Is she better than Goth? I mean, I don't know if she's better than Gother, but you could make an argument, I guess. You could definitely make an argument for it. What's weird is that they didn't buff Melascula's stats. I know they buffed Melascula like way back when, and this was before she even got another version. So it's kind of weird that they didn't buff her stats when they dropped this Valentine's Day Melascula, but whatever. But yeah, Melascula's probably either number 1 or number 2 depending on, you know, your usage of her. And this banner, like, it has Christmas Liz, which is really good for Time Dungeon. It has Blue Elaine, which is nice for fairies. Blue Dairy, I guess she's solid. She's kind of solid. Red Elaine sucks ass. Wedding Deanne is okay. I got, like, literally at the most I'll give her is okay. Like, that's it. She's okay. And then we have Brunhild, who is in a weird spot right now, because at the moment you gotta run her with Ragnarok units, and we don't really have that many Ragnarok units you're gonna put on the front. We have Sigurd, who's probably the best Ragnarok unit to pair with her, but then, like, the third option is so, like, it's so limited. Like, who are you gonna, you can use Deanne, I guess, Ragnarok Deanne, but she's only really good for buff and debuffs, and she removes them. So yeah, I mean, you could run, I guess, Bond maybe, but you're gonna run him on the back, so there's no point. But yeah, she's in a weird spot right now. She just is. It's sad, but it is what it is. I wish they would have made it to where she could be used, like, I don't know, maybe like one Ragnarok unit and then the other unit is just a random, because if you could run her with like a random and then she gets full passive proc, that'd be pretty nice. But again, her passive works on the entire battlefield. It's not like you have to run her with, you know, your own Ragnarok units. If you're facing another Ragnarok team by chance, you're going to get access to even more basic stats increase. So she's good. She is good when you're facing, like, against another Ragnarok team, or you're running a Ragnarok team supporting her, right? But unfortunately, they gave her this card, which this card is horrible. This is a charged card. Why did they give this to her? I have no idea why. They could have easily made this Flood, because they've been giving a lot of units Flood. They could have made this Flood. They could have gave this Power Strike. They could have even gave this Sever or Spike or something. Like, they could, I don't know about Spike, but they could have easily gave this Sever. That'd be pretty good too. They could have gave it, just something better. They could have made this scale off max HP. There's so many other things they could have gave it but charge, and unfortunately charge is a skill that's not that great in the game. It just isn't. It kind of sucks because all it's doing is ignoring defense, whereas if they have really good crit resistance, you're not critting. Yeah, you're going through the defense, but what's the point if you're not dealing enough damage to even kill? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's sad, but you know, I think honestly it probably would have even been better if it was just a pure damaging skill, truth be told, because this 500 would have been 600 if it was just a like one of those base skills with no attack effects, single target, right? Like Escanor. It would have probably been better a little bit, but you know, that's neither here or there. All right, so her second skill is a weak point. This is good. This is actually pretty good because weak point got buffed with her. So this is an AoE weak point. Initially, before she came out, this was at 80%, and I'm not sure about the rest, but this was at 80% at rank 1. Now it's 90. So on rank 2, it's 120. Again, keep in mind, this is weak point, so it's 3 times the damage that you're dealing, which is really, really fire. So I do like that she buffed the weak point for all AoE weak point units, but this skill is very good, very, very good, miles better than this. This skill is very, 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 very strong. And then her ult's the same thing as the other Brunhild. So Brunhild herself, she's not a horrible unit, but she's in a weird spot. I would honestly call her like a niche or even like a mid unit. She's not like crazy, but I'm gonna summon for her because I really, really love Brunhild, and this costume. This costume is amazing, so I'm definitely gonna summon for the Brunhild. But yeah, the banner is a 600 banner, so keep that in mind, guys. Don't just go into it thinking I'm gonna get the unit. It is a 600 gem banner. I highly recommend skipping this banner, especially since the anniversary banner is still up. Now, if you want to go for Brunhild or a unit on here, and you got Elizabeth, you got everything you wanted from this banner right here, like Elizabeth, Trader Melly, whatever. I mean, I guess, but I'm not gonna say do it. I'm definitely not gonna, you know, recommend that. But for me personally, on my global account, I'm missing a majority of these units. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Who else? 5, and then she would be the 6th. So I would be missing 6 units. So I am definitely going to summon. I'm probably going to go to the 600, but I might stop before. If I get a copy of Brunhild, I might just stop. I might, but it depends, because I really, really do want some of these units, man. I do. I really want like the what you call it, time limited dungeon Christmas Liz. I don't care about Alette, but she's boxy. See, I really want this Melaskala. I really want this Elaine. Like it is. I actually want a few units that are on this banner. So I'm gonna summon for it. I pretty much went really deep. I think I'm on my 3rd rotation for Liz. So I went deep. I kind of went deep on this banner. I didn't even really mean to. I'm chasing the fabled, where is he? Ragnarok Bond. I cannot pull this unit. I can't. I legitimately think I pulled every other unit on this. Oh no, I haven't pulled Counter Melee. I don't think I pulled Skinny King either, but I think I legitimately pulled every other unit on here except for Bond. Like I just cannot pull Bond like at all. So it's crazy. So yeah, hopefully I can get him before this banner goes, but I think I'm gonna summon on this banner. But guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Again, like I said, highly recommend skipping the banner. Wouldn't summon. I wouldn't. She's mid, she's niche, whatever you want to call her, she is. But again, it's up to you. If you want some of these units that are on here, I mean, sure, but I, again, highly recommend skipping. But again, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, you guys already know, I will see you all later.